I always liked the moist critical style type of videos where he kind of just sits and tells a story to the camera. It's kind of cool. I kind of liked it. It kind of feels like authentic, like I'm kind of just talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I thought, hey, why not? Why not I do it as well? I got some kind of cool stories that I could tell. So, hey, why not? It's really awkward because I have to look at the camera. I'm used to just looking at chat or looking at the video. So if my eyes kind of just you know why. But this story takes place from when, how old was I? I was probably 8 or 9, and I lived in this area that was, it wasn't even that, but it really wasn't even that bad. This was just like a one-off thing. So it all started, it was like some point in summer. I'm pretty sure we weren't in school. It was like summer break or whatever, and me and my brother, we had bikes. We both got bikes. So we were like, as a family, me, my brother, and both my parents, we went out just for a bike ride. We went to cycle. We cycled out of our house and down towards like a near. It was a park because obviously we were like really young, so it wasn't like a bicycle park or anything. It was a massive field, but it had like a concrete path going down it, so we'd cycle up and down the path. And the way that this field was, there was a gate, a fence, right, and then you would go through the gate, and there was like a fence going along, right? So it was, imagine it kind of like a hallway before you get out to the field, right? And the path goes through there. So I was cycling with my brother. We were going up and down, and we went into this hallway bit. So there was a fence here, and like a couple trees on the other side, but you could still see through to the other side. So my parents were like around the corner, and me and my brother were in this hallway bit. So we were out of sight of my parents. And these two white boys pull up, right? And I don't remember what they said to me. I think at this point I wasn't cycling my bike. I'd gotten off it and I was holding it. And they told me straight up, just give me your bike. And I was like, what? No. Like, bro, what? You can get my bike. So if I was 8, my brother would have been 4. So he was really, really young. He kind of didn't really know what was going on. And they were like, yo, give me your bike. And I was like, you talking to bro? What? No, I'm not getting my bike. Obviously, back then I was a little bitch. I was like, I just said no. I wasn't like being aggressive. I was like, no, you know. I didn't see them as a threat. It was kind of like, well, my mom said I shouldn't give my bike to strangers, so no, thank you. But hey, thanks. Like I didn't really see it as a threat. And then he came towards me, and at this point he was a bit close. So I put my back down and I put my hands up. I was like, hey man. Hey, bro, hey, I don't want no trouble, bro. Hey. And this nigga, he took my hands, like, put them to my side, and slapped me straight across the face, bro. Straight across the face, bro. And I was like, hey, bro, like, yo, what? And I put my hands back up. I was like, bro, I think I remember, I didn't say anything, but I was like, come on, man. I think those were my exact words. I said, come on, man, or like, come on, bro, or something like that. Same thing, put my hands down, slap me across the face. And at this point, I'm in shock. I'm like, this nigga really, he did it twice. And at this point, I don't know if I already said, but there was two white boys, right? Him and his friend. And bro, straight up, I got jumped, bro. I got jumped, like the title. I got jumped. They was hitting me, they was kicking me. But I fought back. It was hard. I was young. I was 8, there was 2 of them, and these boys were older than me, so if I was 8, they was probably like 12, maybe 13. Back then, like, 13 was small anyways, so like, probably 12, 13. I know one of them was younger than the other, so probably one of them was like 12, 13, the other one was maybe 10, 11, right? And I was getting jumped, but I was fighting back. So we were kind of like, y'all know in WWE when they get into like a lock, and we was like kicking each other, and I was getting hit. And by this point, I was telling my brother, I was like, as mid-fight, while I'm getting punched and kicked and punching and kicking back, I'm screaming to my brother, go get dad, go get dad. And he's kind of just stood there like, and I think he does. I think because he was young, he didn't really see the urgency. He maybe thought he was playing or some shit. I don't know. So he kind of just like was like, well, okay, and went off. But by this point, I think my dad heard what was going on and came around the corner. And these 2 boys, they kind of like pushed and they ran. They was gone. And I look up and I see this old white couple just kind of like looking, like they was like stood in the corner, just like. So they'd seen what happened. But by this point, I was like, scared. I managed to keep the bike. I kept the bike. I fought for my bike. I kept the bike. I don't have the bike to this day because this was like 8-9 years ago, whatever. But I still have the bike. I successfully defended my bike. Mission successful. But I dropped down to my knees like some sad anime character. Looked up at this guy and started crying. I don't know why I did that. I literally dropped to my knees and I was like, ah. It was weird. But yeah, no, that's it. I fought my bike, and I never saw them again. They ran through the gate and then up that way, and I kind of went on like a Avengers mission. I was like, next time I see those guys, but I never saw them again. So, eh. But yeah, no, that's it. I'm gonna just do these shorter style of videos. I feel like they're kind of cool. I don't know how to exit to like finish the video, so I'm not gonna hit you with a that's about it, see ya. I don't know how to do an outro. I'll probably just end up